Try to carry that over to next week.
On the practice field though with the guys, is that what's happening? Do you see some confidence from some guys like, hey, like we won an SEC game now, we can do this?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we knew what we could do as a team. We just had to go out there and execute. That's what we did Saturday. We played the football and we just played together as a team and came out with a W.
What is it like when you catch a ball and turn upfield and you see a corner that's smaller than you?
It's just like any other corner or free safety, anybody out there. I'm just, you're trying to make the first person miss. It's football time. You catch the ball as a receiver. That's what you do. You just make plays.
How much South Carolina was a heavy underdog last week, was able to beat Georgia, you're even bigger underdog this week. Is that result because that's something the coaches have brought up and something y'all talked about amongst yourselves, just as an example, anything can happen in this league, no matter how much?
Oh, yeah, it's in the air. It's every year, you see an upset from teams, previous years, Georgia's beating Alabama. It's just anywhere you look at in college football, there's upsets that's going to happen. And coaches kind of stress, 60 minutes of football, and whoever plays the best within that 60 minutes is going to win the game. So this is what it all comes down to.
Jauan, with as good as their wide receiver group is and all the accolades they get, do you look at that as a challenge to maybe show what you can do stacking up to them?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a challenge, not even just looking at wide receiver. Alabama's the number one team in the nation, so just going to be able to play the number one team in the nation, that's an opportunity, You can't let it just slip through your hands, so we're going to go out there and try to grasp it.
How do you see this rivalry, Jauan, in your point of view, since Alabama's kind of been on the top side of it since you've been at Tennessee?
It's a huge rivalry. It's they say the third Saturday in October. It's going to be a great day, great night. 9 p.m. kickoff. A lot of juices going to be flowing, and we just can't wait to go play football.
How would you describe the first half of this season?
First half, we fought our tail off. This season we haven't got the results that we wanted, but last Saturday we just got our first SEC win, so we're excited, and we're just going to carry that over to this week.
You talked about that 9 p.m. kickoff. It was just rather late. I mean, how do you kind of get yourself up and stay and then pitch going into that kickoff?
Like I said, we just love to play football, so whatever time the game is, we just locked in, and 9 p.m. that gives us even more time to prepare for what's gonna come this Saturday.
How do you make sure that you don't get sort of too excited? I mean, I know you're a guy who on Saturdays gets pretty excited, but probably wake up excited, but you wake up and you still got 12, 14 hours before the game starts or whatever it is. I mean, how do you manage that?
It's kind of like a team bonding tool at the same time. You just get closer with your brothers. You talk. With time that you get to yourselves, and then other than that, we're just preparing and getting ready for a big stage. That's it.
Jauan, you're a guy that it's hard to bring down, runs kind of carefree out there. Is it exciting for you to see that out of your quarterback, especially a true freshman with Brian out there when he's just running, kind of doing his thing?
Yeah, definitely. It kind of reminds me of Dobb, just seeing him in the open field, man. It's electric, and it definitely just brings juice to the sideline.
How would you grade the spin move?
I grade it 9.5. 9.5. No, I'm playing. It's a 10. It's great moves.
You're going to help teach him how to slide a little bit sometimes? He got popped twice in 2 weeks. Is he going to learn to slide?
I guess he didn't play baseball, but it's a physical sport, and Brian's doing well. Getting back to the field. Can't wait to have him back.
Jauan, with your leadership and some of the other guys, do you guys have the relationship with Brian to, when he makes a mistake, to say you can't do this, or do you leave that to the coaches? How do you handle that?
We kind of just talk it out. It's not really just us to Brian. Brian to us. Any player to any player. When you're messing up, you got to be able to take coaching from anyone. That's just part of the game, and us being brothers as close as we are, we don't take anything personal, so we do a very good job of just letting each other know what we need to work on.
How happy were you to see Jarrett go out there and finish the game the way he did with everything he's been through this year? And because I know y'all know he can play better, and for him to go out there and do that, what was that like?
Yeah, it was a happy moment. Came out there, finished the game. He did a great job of sealing the game, and my boy Tyler Bird, he caught the ball, and he put a nail in the coffin, and it was just a fun day out there just celebrating with my team.
So I guess Bird kept himself ready to play, right? I mean, he hadn't caught a pass in a while, it felt like, but he's been ready, I guess.
He's always on go, man. He's always ready to go. Bird does a great job in playmaking and ability, and I was just excited to see him score. It's well-deserved.
Jauan, in the game and on tape, how exciting is it to see the offensive line make improvements and kind of move people at the line of scrimmage?
They're my big dogs, man. I love when they go out there and do work, and because, like I said, it's just Monday through Sunday preparation. And, you get to see all of that payoff, and it's exciting to see, how far they came as an offensive line, how far we came as a team as a whole, and so I just can't wait for this Saturday. That's it.
How would you characterize the development of Ramel Caton this season?
He's getting better every day. That's what you focus on as a player, and he came out there and had a great catch too. He just, Ramel's gonna be a kid that has a roof. Ramel's gonna, he has a high ceiling for him, and I can't wait to see him, reach his full potential.
When you talk about guys that are, you have to correct somebody when they made a mistake or whatever, but when was the last time someone corrected something you did? Do you remember who it was, or how do you react to those things? You're a pretty
That's
competitive
every
guy.
day. We come back in on Sundays and we watch the film as a team, as an offensive unit, and we get corrected for every little mistake there is. From catching the ball, route running, to blocking. So, me as a player, I got a lot to work on, and I'm just going to do that.
Why do you think you've been so productive so far through 6 games this year?
Just competitive kid. Relying on these coaching staff, they've given us a great offense to build off of, and just allowing me to get open space and for me to make plays.
Do you feel comfortable in that slot position? You've kind of taken that into your own, playing more inside the last year and a half. Is that kind of a role that you've really started to embrace?
Anywhere my team needs me, I'm gonna, and whatever they need me to do, I'm gonna do. It's been fun playing in the slot. I just love seeing all my brothers ball together as a whole. Running the route that I'm on the right, and I see Marquez Callaway catch the ball on the left, and I'm just running with him in the end zone. I just love playing this game with my team. That's all that matters.
Thanks, Jauan.
Thank y'all.